I want to talk about the side effects of being abused for years. And I'm not talking about, like I said, you know, a smack or, a pop or a spanking. I think there's a difference between a spanking and a beating. The side effects that I've experienced, because I was abused for so long, I didn't stop pissing in the bed till I was like 16 or 17 years old. And I used to think that it was my fault and that something's wrong with me. I used to think I'm special. It's because of my hand. I'm retarded. And I'm dumb because I don't have enough sense. I didn't have enough sense at that time to get up and go to the bathroom when I needed to. And so for all those years, I blamed myself. I blamed myself for this. My mother and my father did hard drugs. This was in the 70s. And it affected me. So not only did I have issues with pissing in the bed all the way to 16, 17 years old, I also had learning issues, processing information, because I went through trauma and drama and abuse. And so my parents jacked me up. And now I have to pick up all the pieces to the puzzle, which took years, and I'm still picking up pieces and putting it all together so I can create this picture and take a step back and go, okay, how can I fix this? Even though it seems impossible, how can I fix this? So number one, I knew therapy. I can't do it by myself. Number two, I started studying on psychology. I started doing the work. Then I started doing the inner work. And I started to realize and recognize, wait, hold on. Wait, this ain't my fault. I didn't do this. I didn't do this. Oh, you got learning issues? Oh, you've been put in special ed because of what you went through? And, at the end of the day, I never really thought about this. I've been in special ed from elementary school throughout high school. I've said this in my past videos, but I never thought about this. This ain't my fault. Me being put in special ed wasn't my fault. Me having learning issues wasn't my fault. Me at that time pissing in the bed and couldn't stop was not my fault. And I learned that through therapy. That is not your fault. Because all that stemmed from abuse. Physical and psychological abuse. But I never really thought about that till now. But just because it isn't my fault doesn't mean I don't have the power to help myself heal. And most importantly, this is my way of giving it to God, saying, look, I got all these problems that I'm going through. And I know I can't fix it overnight. And I know I'm going to need help. So I'm going to give it to you, and then I'm going to go get therapy. And like I said, I've had therapy, and I'm going to have therapy again because I do need it. But there's an old saying, and I'm gonna replace this word. Hope you guys catch on. You can't cancel what you didn't make. And I would always tell my dad this the last couple of years. You can't cancel me because you didn't make me. You can't shut me up because I'm God's son. And I'm going to speak the truth. And this is why I said in one of my shorts and in my long form videos, most people don't like it when you speak truth to power. But we're going to do it anyways. I want to open up the lines of communication on this topic because I know without a shadow of doubt, I'm not the only one. I know this. I want you guys to feel comfortable enough to leave a comment. As you guys have probably seen my shorts and my long form videos, I'm pretty good at responding to everybody's comments. This is Mike, keeping it simple and precise.